Hey YouTube, it's Mitch at iPhonecaptain. Today we're going to be looking at iOS 7 Beta 5 on the iPad mini. That's what I have displaying here on the screen. I did the iPhone 5 yesterday, but it didn't quite turn out to suit me, so I'm going to try to go in here with the iPhone 5 and shoot it a little differently and hope we get some better shots. First up, I want to show you the notification center. Everything's been reworked on it. If you just pull down from the top up here, you see you get a drop down and you can flip through everything here, and that's basically what your notification center will look like now. Okay, so let's flip that back up. Next is settings. Inside settings, you see down the left side here, all of the icons are now colored. That wasn't the case whenever we had the previous version of iOS 7 Beta 4. It was just black and white. So they've updated that and made it a little bit more eye candy catching, I guess you could say. Next, Control Center. This is probably my favorite thing about iOS 7 is the Control Center. It just makes using everything so much easier. You got all your music controls, your Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, everything you need right there, right at the tip of your finger. Just with a flip of the screen, you can have it up and displaying. And one thing that I don't know that I've heard anybody mention, if you take 4 fingers and swipe up from the bottom, you get the all the different pages of the browser that you've had open, plus the multitask is included underneath here. So that's a pretty awesome feature. I don't know if that's something everybody knew about or just something I just sort of stumbled upon. And then at the top, if you just swipe back down, it'll pick it back up like so. So 4 fingers up from the bottom. I missed it that time. You get your all of your pages apps and things that you've had open. I said browser, but that was wrong. It opens all of your apps that you've had open. So that's a pretty neat trick as well. Well, not a trick, but a feature. Spotlight. Spotlight is no longer where you used to have it. If you swipe to the left here, you'd have it. Now you got it anywhere you want it. All you got to do is just simply pull down from the top. It doesn't matter where you're at. You can be over here and you can pull down. You can be inside of an application and pull down and it'll be there. And that's what makes it so awesome. Okay, I said you could, but you can't. It doesn't work inside an application, so I was wrong about that part. Spotlight, you have to be on the home screens, looks like. Well, I thought it worked everywhere. Maybe I've got mine turned off or something. Well, I don't have time to look for that now. But anyway, if you know anything about it, leave me a comment below. Spotlight, the slider's been changed right here. The on and off, the power off slider. You see that up here at the top? If I hold that down, you see how it sort of fades out. Everything in iOS has got animation to it. And I don't know if you've been noticing since we've been doing this video, but we've got animation with the wallpaper even. We got dynamic wallpapers included with iOS 7, and that makes it look a lot better to me. I like using the dynamic ones, which you only get 2. You know, there's your choices for the most part right now, and you get about 30 different still shots, I think it is. 27, 30, something like that. But I'm more of the dynamic. I like it best. The next thing we're going to look at is your slider at the beginning here. It's gone. And then they've made the bar at the top under the clock transparent as well. So they've done some pretty good tweaking overall on everything. Like I said, what I like about it most is just the animations. If you look here at settings, when you open up any application, and then when you tap the home button to close it back down, it's like it sucks it right back down into that particular application that you had open. So say we had YouTube open. Now when we close it back, it's going to make it look like it sucks it right back down into YouTube's icon. Okay, just a couple more real fast. Clock. You get some pretty cool things with it too. If we go back here to the main face, and you see I've got 6 different clocks up right here. If I choose any one of them, when I pull it open, it puts up the weather for it as well. Just for a moment, you see, it'll eventually go away if you don't touch it. And if you want to just swipe through your clocks that way, you can swipe through them that way. And the reason these are black is it's nighttime in these particular areas. So that is a visual way that you can tell AM and PM very fast. So you know right there it's 1 AM, because you know it's not going to be daylight normally in a place. And right now it's 1 PM in New York and 10 AM in Copernicus. Alright, that's powered by Yahoo. That's where they get the weather from. And last but not least is the calendar. In here in the calendar, you can add events and you can share them with friends simply by going up here and tapping that little plus button up here at the top right hand side. You can look at just today, what you got going on for the day, week, month, or year. I love this year look because I'm always needing to know what so and so next month is today, and you know what's the 15th day of next month, what days it fall on, or what, so on so forth. But now they make it very easy to see that. But guys, here's just more or less just a remake, if you want to call it that, of the flub up I did yesterday. My camera was out of focus, and I just wanted to hit it back up here on the iPad and share some of the pretty cool things I like about the iPad iOS 7 version. Check it out, guys. And as always, if you're not a subscriber, it really helps me out if you subscribe and rate this video a thumbs up. It really helps it get seen, and keep coming back.